Hi there, welcome to the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel. My name is Tracy and today I have for you a weekly ritual Bath & Body Works haul. Now normally this is something I would post on a Saturday. Every Saturday my husband and I get up, get breakfast, get coffee, and we go to at least one Bath & Body Works store, usually an outlet, to just see what's new and what we want to pick up. This weekend he was out of town, returned last night at 11 p.m., no stores open, no energy after a full day of flying across the country, so we made the trip today instead. And what I'm going to be sharing with you is a haul of my products from a BOPIS plus 2 stores that we went to today, and then I also have a little special surprise that I'll share at the end of the video of some chocolates he snagged for me while he was at the airport in Chicago. Not a Bath & Body Works product, but I know some of you are kind of following that he was traveling and leaving comments in the comment section supporting him. Thank you for that, by the way. For those of you who aren't aware, he lost a loved one and was flying back home to grieve with his family. He has seen the comments. It means a lot to him, so I really appreciate that support, and so does he. So thank you for that. Thought I would share a little souvenir that he got me at the end of the haul video. So let's start with the BOPIS order I picked up. I did do 2 single wicks for the $6.95 sale that was recent. I forget what day that was now, last week. Did a BOPIS order so I could pick it up today. The first one I snagged was the Almond Croissant. I have this one in the 3-wick, but it's last year's jar because I bought it at SAS. Actually, I think it's last spring's jar because it was $6.75, so that would be 75% off. It must have been from last spring. Love it. It is a thrower. It is very strong. It's beautiful. Cannot wait to try it in the single wick. One, because I do think it's really strong, and this will, I think, make it less strong being in this format. But 2, also the different jar. This is their kind of springtime jar. I did this springtime in Paris single wick. I don't remember with this like matte finish how well it did, but that'll be in my empties video. Ooh, this smells good. Yum. Core wick on this one, which is, I feel like, more rare for a single wick. Scent notes are toasted almonds, vanilla glaze, and flaky croissant. This smells just like marzipan to me, which is usually the like filling that they put inside of an almond croissant. It's beautiful. If you don't like almond, this is not your go-to. If you don't like gourmand, this is not your go-to because it also is very sweet with that vanilla glaze in there. And I feel like you do get the vanilla. Like you actually get a vanilla scent. It's more of an extract vanilla though. And then the flaky croissant, it's very subtle. I just feel like it's kind of like a base note bakery-esque scent. Not super strong, mostly almond and vanilla, which is just beautiful. So there's one of them I got for BOPIS. The other one I picked up, I've been on the fence on this one, with this one since January, the vanilla Suede. By the way, these 2, they're going at it. They're totally fine, by the way. The Siamese one, we call them, the community of Siamese owners call them measers because they cry like babies. So if you hear something crying like a baby, I don't have kids, it's my cat. So I'm not ignoring my baby. Well, maybe if you consider your cat your baby, it's just him crying. Anyways, this came out in January. I was torn between this one and the lemon. Is it Lemon Laundry Day? Went with the lemon one, really like it, have already bought a backup of that. And then this one, there was just something about it I wasn't sure about, but I'm going to give it a go. Scent notes are cozy vanilla, brushed suede, and crisp linen. You know, it smells better at home. Do y'all have that experience? I feel like sometimes I'm in the store and a candle will smell really good or really not that great, and then I get it home and it transforms. I think it's from the like sensory overload of fragrance that you get at the store. This is actually really pretty at home. It's just a really clean laundry fragrance. If you don't like laundry, you will not like this one. But then I feel like the vanilla helps to warm it up a little bit. So it's sharp and almost astringent from the linen note, the laundry aspect of it, but then you get this like base note that's kind of warm with the vanilla. And I get just a hint of like earthiness from the suede. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm glad I got that. I didn't realize it was going to smell so different at home. This one, kind of your classic thin, stiff core wick in there. I really liked most of the laundry fragrances. My husband and I, we were at the store today and kind of sniffing through and trying to decide we were going to get one more single wick. And now in hindsight, I'm like, maybe I should have just grabbed more. We have a lot of rewards. I need to use those up. I keep saving them, and I know people get their rewards stolen all the time. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so that's the BOPIS $6.95 sale. And then we went to the outlet store. Let me grab those. So outlet store, there's my receipt. Just got a few things today. I was happy to see that they had the orange and ginger. These are the, what are they called? Shower steamers. So if y'all watched my haul video from a couple weeks ago, I got it in the 2 new aromatherapy fragrances, which I really like both of those. It's Renewing Forest and Something Rain. Both of those are really great. The Rain one is stronger than the Forest one in the shower. And then I also got the Lavender Vanilla, which I was on the fence with because sometimes, and the shower steamers in particular, I was getting like a deodorant vibe from it and wasn't really feeling it, but I gave it a try and it's not that bad. So I went ahead and I'm going to keep them and get through them. I am enjoying them. I do wish they were stronger, but these were 75% off. My husband loves this scent, so we snagged these. Let's see, what are the scent notes on here? Yeah, it's just orange and ginger. Yeah, you can smell them through here, but barely. The orange is, it's a very juicy orange. It almost smells like when you have like one of the big navels and you're peeling it and you get both the like fruity sweetness from the inside, but then you also get like the oil zest from when you're pulling the peel back. It just kind of smells like a combination of that with the ginger. And the ginger is not too sharp. It's definitely sharp, but it's not too bad. And these just come in these little individually wrapped packaging, and then you get, I think there's 5 in here. Which I found, if I put it in the shower floor, I can't smell it at all. And I have a bench in my shower. I put it on the bench where you would normally sit, and then I can smell it. So something about it needing to be higher up. And I think this says you're supposed to put it outside of the flow of water. Yeah, for best results, place 1 unwrapped tablet on shower floor outside of direct stream of water. So I just put it on the bench and the water just kind of hits it every now and then. It works really well. And we did snag 2 of those. I was tempted to buy more because this is going away and might not ever show up again. And I have been at the outlet store every week for the last 3 months and haven't seen this. So this was a new item today. The other thing, last week you may have seen we hauled the Moonlight Zen body cream, and my husband, of course, today was like, oh, they still have some left. Should I get more? I'm trying to debate, and I'm like, just get it. It's fine, just get it. So these were half off. This one says it's a blended aroma of black chamomile extract and bergamot oil. Oh, I didn't realize there was bergamot. Did I know there was bergamot in this? Anyway, I love this, y'all. I love this fragrance. Also, this one is really, it's mild, especially if it's got bergamot in it. I didn't know that. Anyways, it's really mild, and actually when I'm getting ready to do my videos, because my hands are always really dry, and I always think like, oh, I don't want really dry hands to show up in the camera. And when my hands get dry, I get hangnails, so then I'm also just like, oh, hangnails. But I don't want fragrances from body creams and lotions to affect how I'm interpreting the scents of the candles that I'm sharing with you. So I'll always put this one on because it's so mild that I don't feel like it overpowers my senses if I'm trying to sniff something else. So not that this is available anymore, but if you're looking for a lighter fragrance that's not too overpowering, this is the one. Picked up one of those, and then my husband is so adorable. I love watching him like discover things at Bath and Body Works. He picked this up, Perfect in Pink. It's one of the little like travel size perfumers or sampler perfumers, and he goes, "What's that?" Because he loves Perfect in Pink. For some reason, he didn't know about these. Never has noticed them in the store, despite constantly walking past them. And I was like, "Oh, it's like a little, like travel size perfume mister." You can take it with you like in the car or in your bag. And he goes, oh, I wish I would have had this for my trip. I would have totally brought that, because he couldn't bring the perfume bottle. So he used a reward and snagged this. The outlet store did not have this on markdown. It was full price, $14.95, but it is reward eligible, so he did that. Scent notes aren't on here, so let me look that up for y'all real quick, because I want to share that with you. This is one of his, it's probably his favorite now, scent at Bath & Body Works. And pretty much since, I think it was Sass, we bought our first Perfect in Pink candle. Ever since then, he's been getting the whole line. Body spray, body cream, body lotion, body wash, perfumes. I think he's probably eyeing the moisturizing body wash. There's, you know, more stuff to be had. We don't have the whole collection, but he really enjoys this. So Vibrant Cherries, Pink Camilla, and Whipped Almond Creme. And this just, it's delicious. You get this like edible, inedible combo. So you get the vibes of like a body lotion or body care from the Camilla, the floral. And then you also get an edible vibe from the almond cream and the cherries. And the cherries are actually kind of sweet and fruity versus too dark or medicinal, because sometimes I think cherry can smell like cough syrup. This is just a really sweet, nice, juicy cherry. So snagged that for a reward. And then we went to our regular price store. Oh, let me share with you the savings. So we saved a total of $31.41, and the subtotal for the two steamers, the lotion and the perfume, was $18.95. So not bad. Mostly everything was, yeah, 75 or 50% off, and then this was free with a reward. So pretty good deal. Okay, regular store, used a couple rewards, picked up a few single wicks. One of them is the Bourbon. This is the new fragrance that's out, part of the men's collection. This came out, I think, was it with the wedding stuff, the whiskey something, and I mean, I don't think it's a new fragrance. I don't think it's new. I think it's like a re-release. Actually, I don't remember. Does anybody know? I should look that up. Came out a couple weeks ago, saw it. We sniffed it, weren't sure. Today I was like, let's just use a reward. Scent notes are white pepper, dark amber, and Kentucky oak. Y'all, this is an actual oak fragrance. Unlike the burlwood and oak. This one is still cologne-y though. It's not... It is cologne-y, but it is not just cologne. I feel like I actually get the oak note in it, so it's grounded by the warmth of that wood note. And it very much smells like you cut an oak tree down and you get that really strong woody scent from fresh wood. It's like that mixed in with what feels like cologne that's probably coming from the dark amber. And the white pepper just adds a sort of dustiness, powderiness to it. Yeah, this one, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm going to try it because I had the reward and it's new. And I like that it has oak in it. Also a little bit confused about, I guess it makes sense to call it bourbon. There's nothing boozy about it. It's not a bourbon scent. I think of bourbon as being like caramelly and vanilla. But I'm guessing they called it bourbon because you age bourbon in oak barrels. We'll see. This might be the same as like mahogany rose, where I was going to give it a try, and spoiler alert, you're going to find out in my empties video I couldn't do it. So we'll see. It is pretty cologne-y. If you don't like cologne scents, do not get this one. It's really pushing the boundary for me. The other reward I cashed in on was the sugared lemon zest. I love a good citrus candle. Tangy Sorrento lemons, bright lemon zest, and fresh sugarcane. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of smells like all the other lemon candles. Kitchen lemon. Isn't there a new sugared lemon something? Is it the same one in the new spring line? I'll put a picture of it up here. It smells like that one. It might be the same one. It also reminds me of the Old Time Lemonade from Goose Creek. So you get the like juicy sourness from the lemon, but it's also, I think the sharpness of that is brought down by the sweetness of the sugar, and you get that zest. It feels almost like a candied zest. If you like lemon, this is the way to go. It's not cleaner lemon or anything like that. And that one is the kind of thin, stiff, ropey wick. I forgot to show you the bourbon. That one's a little bit thicker, but also ropey. And then last but not least, I might be slaughtering your username. Is it Nuri? Nuria Ash? You asked me if I had tried the new Sunny Coconut flavor. I said no. Doesn't take much, y'all, to convince me to buy a new to me fragrance that I can review on the channel. So I did snag Sunny Coconut. By the way, if you have review requests, candle at either Goose Creek, Yankee, Bath & Body Works that you would like to have me review, you can leave those in the comments, but you can also send me an email. My email address is posted in the description of the video. I'm always looking for an excuse to buy a candle, especially for research purposes, so just let me know. And this one smells really good. I'm excited about it. Scent notes are creamy coconut, sunny palm trees, and warm vanilla. It's delicious. So you get the coconut, and it is more of a like a creamy coconut. I would say it almost goes, it's like right up to the cusp of like suntan lotion coconut. But I feel like there's just enough earthy in it to like balance it back down towards more of an edible fragrance. Reminds me quite a bit of the coconut you might get in like a pina colada. I feel like it's probably the sweetness from the vanilla that is kicking that into that zone. And you get a freshness about it. This is saying sunny palm trees. I almost get, again, this could just be my perception and my brain tricking me because of the other scent notes. It almost feels like there's like a hint of pineapple in this. Because I don't get a lot of green, but it's somehow fresh at the same time and like just a little bit sharp in there with the warm coconut and the warm vanilla. Yeah, that's gorgeous on cold. Also, I really like this jar, and it's weird, y'all. The picture on the internet made this look really red. I thought I was getting a red candle, and I walked into the store today, and even then, I don't know how much my camera is actually showing you the legitimate color. I'm looking in my viewfinder here, and it's making it look almost orange, but it's like a pinkish orange. It's hard to describe. Yum. White wax, and then these are thin wicks, super thin wicks actually. So these are the ones that usually get curly. We'll see what that means for the burn, and that'll actually be an interesting experiment to compare this one with the lavender bergamot and see if the wick type changes anything about the burn quality. So if you haven't seen that already, I did do an in-depth review on the new lavender bergamot fragrance in the new jar to compare it to the old White Barn jars. It did amazingly well. I'll put the link to that video in the description below. And then with this one, we'll just see how that varies given the different wick that's in here. And the lemon one, actually, I'm burning that one right now. No, I don't have that one lit right now. I had it lit earlier. That one's still doing well too in terms of cleanliness. I did notice today that the wax pool looked a little bit sooty near one of the wicks, but I'm not getting soot on the jar, and it's not having noticeable burn issues other than just a little bit of wick residue in the wax pool. Okay, so that is the end of my Bath & Body Works haul, but I also want to share with you all, I love my husband. I think that's been well established, but he picked me up some of these chocolates from, and I'm going to slaughter this. I had him send me a screenshot of how you actually say this. I'm like, how do you say it? Let me look it up here real quick. I'm still going to slaughter it. Vosges Haut-Chocolat. I don't know what language that is. So this is a chocolatier out of Chicago, and then he flew, we're from Michigan, but you have to usually fly into Chicago or Detroit to go to another regional airport. He flew into O'Hare this time around. They had one of their stores in the O'Hare airport, which I'm like, dude, you know I love this place. We always have it shipped. It's also very expensive, so it's only special occasion. And he walked past it and thought to buy some for me, even given the context of his trip. So such a sweet, thoughtful gift. Thought I would just share it with you, what he picked up. These are it's a box of dark chocolates. Their chocolates are all really good, but honestly all overpriced. Like, When she first started her shop, I was buying stuff that was much more affordable. I feel like she's gotten kind of mainstream and trendy, and she started doing more experimental stuff, and I feel like it's just gotten out of control in terms of pricing. But look at that packaging. So pretty. So he picked up the dark chocolate collection, and then he thought this sounded good. Blood orange, hibiscus, marshmallow cremes, caramel marshmallow. Wow, that's a lot. 5 pieces in this little thing here. And then they threw in a couple of samplers of this black salt, burnt sugar caramel dark chocolate. So I'm happy. I wasn't expecting a gift. Glad I got these. And then it was funny, he told me he was looking up where the Bath and Body Works were in the area, and there was an outlet, but I think it was in Indiana or something. It was going to be like an hour out of the way, and of course just not something he was focused on while he was there. So anyway, I thought it was cute he was looking up where the outlet stores were back home where we're from. So anyhow, that's everything. Thanks so much for being here with me today. Let me know, do you have questions about any of this stuff? I would love to address them if I can in the comments. Pose those for me. If you have any of this stuff and you want to share your excitement or your hesitations with me so that I know what I'm getting into, go ahead and post those in the comments as well. And then if you are not subscribed and you'd like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can also click that little watermark over here in the corner, and that will get you subscribed to my channel. And if you are new here, I hope that you appreciated this content. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you did. And if you're returning, thanks so much for being here again. I really appreciate y'all showing up and engaging with me. It's so much fun and so rewarding. I can't even tell you, as a teacher, the number of hours I spend on a weekly basis creating content and trying to connect with my adult students. And it is such a struggle sometimes. So it's been so rewarding for me and so refreshing to come onto my channel, create content and share it and feel positive energy and that it's valued, that what I'm doing is being valued. So thank you so much for valuing what I do and expressing that and just sharing this space with me in a really awesome, positive way. I really appreciate y'all, and you're the best. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I will see you again tomorrow in the wonderful, amazing, exciting April burn rotation video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.